Alrighty guys, here we are back at APS. Like I promised, we're going to throw it back on the dyno. So a couple of weeks ago we had the club dyno day and the car didn't quite put out what we were hoping it would, which is, you know, a bit over 600 like it did at Maxx's a year and a bit ago. So we're going to try and sort out why. A couple of things we've tried. We think we've got a dodgy blow-off valve. So I've deleted the blow-off valve altogether. I've just put a cover on it. So there's no blow-off valve on the vehicle whatsoever. And we're going to lock the converter. The torque converter wasn't locked when we did the dyno day a couple of weeks ago, and it was locked at Maxx Performance. So we want to see what it's going to do when we do those couple of little changes. We'll run it up and see how it goes. If it doesn't make what we want it to make, we might even give it a bit of a touch-up. So let's see how it goes, eh? Alrighty guys, just a quick refresher. This is my 2008 G6E Turbo that we're going to throw back on the dyno after it, not disappointing, but you know, it was a bit lower than we wanted. It should make over 600. Built motor, G40 turbo, 1650 injectors, built ZF, mild camshaft, stage 4 cams, you know, pretty mild sort of things. And yeah, so what we've done, because we're a bit sus on the blow-off valve last time. So as you can see, I've just got a cover over that, little cap. That should stop that from whinging, so one less moving part, yeah, as one of my mates said, very wise man. Yeah, we'll just delete that for now. Should be 30 pound of boost. We'll see what it does. You know, it is what it is. If it doesn't make over 600, then it is what it is. Different dyno, whatever. You would think a Barra with a G40 on 30 pound to make over 600, but it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not going to cry if it doesn't. I'll be disappointed, but I won't cry. So, all right, let's bolt her on the hubs and see what she makes. Alrighty guys, picked up a couple. Is that with the converter locked? Had a slight miss, did you hear it? So there you go guys, 586 without locking the converter. Had a little bit of a miss, so we're just going to have a look what's going on. Alrighty, so a bit of a quick rundown here. As you can see, smack on 30 pound of boost, 29.4, and we're just looking actually at Maxx Performance's dyno sheet. It was closer to 31.5, 32 pounds, so that could be a 20 odd kilowatts. That run was unlocked, so and it seems that we're out of wastegate. We're 99% duty cycle on the wastegate, so we can't really put much more boost into it. So we'll just see. We'll have a fiddle and we'll have a see. Alrighty guys, this is the second run. First run was 586 with the converter unlocked. This time the converter's locked. See how it goes.
So, I try to apply it and then it released. So, maybe I'll try to bring it.
Is that what that was? Let it go.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right, we'll try again. the converter locked up and then it unlocked, so we're not sure what's going on. So yeah, we'll give it another hit. All right, we'll try again. It didn't want to boost up then, so we'll see what happens. About the same power again, I think. Yeah, so it does look like we've got some boost issues. That first 586 was at 29.5 pound. It just made 586 on 27.5 pounds. So if it'd make the 30 pound with the converter locked, we should see 600, but something's going on. That better be real. Is that real? Is that real? Is that real? There you go. There you go, doubters. For whatever reason, it looks like it's got a bit of a play up on the boost. Oh my God. Kev's a happy boy. All right, for the doubters. So there was no bullshit. We're not playing with ramp rates. Are we, Lewis? There's no bullshit there. We just stood on it on tune 1 with the converter locked, yeah? Alrighty, there you go. 643 real world kilowatts on APS's dyno at 29, what are we at, 30 pound? Pretty much smack on 30 pound of boost. There you go, 29.5 more or less. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead and I've still got a transmission and rods. Thank you very much. Okay, so as you can imagine, one happy chappy. I will say, straight off the bat, the car has a slight misfire. Look, it's most probably plugs. I'm not making excuses. It's not that it's going to make more power with fresh plugs, but it did have a couple of little misses here and there. I haven't checked the plugs since drag day, so it's probably time for a new set of plugs and to check the gap and make sure they're all happy. But as I was hoping, so as you can see here, guys, converter locked and unlocked. So the black line was dyno day 2 weeks ago. The red line was today, so exactly the same, but the converter unlocked. You can see the boost is the same on all the runs. And you can see down here, boost is smack on 30 pound of boost. And then you can see the massive difference. It obviously comes on later because the converter's locked. And yeah, you see the massive jump in power, 643 real world kilowatts, 30 pound of boost. That's what my engine can do. It's right where it really should be, and I'm pretty happy with that. Like I said, I've got to chuck a set of plugs in it and maybe get a retune in the coming months, but for now, Kevy's happy. So there you go, guys. Converter locked and unlocked makes a huge difference. Now, can you see how at drag, when I went to the drag 6 months ago, it would have made a massive difference to my time. Apart from the fact I mucked up the gear changes in first to second, hit the limiter, so on and so forth. Not having the converter locked on drag day and not having the converter locked on dyno day does make a huge difference. You basically, it's like the clutch slipping. You're not putting all the power to the back wheels. So she made 643, 30 pound of boost. I'm stoked. Just a quick touch-up video because I knew it had it in it, but I just wanted to be sure, and it was good to check with the converter locked up. So there you have it, guys. Hope you liked the video. Massive thanks to the guys at APS again, and Lewis. Lewis is very great guy to talk with. He's very easy to get along with. Same with Jack, the owner here at APS. Lewis is going over every little detail with me, showing me what's going on. Because we had an issue where on one of the runs it had only put out
27.5, 28 pound of boost, and we're like, what's going on? And then the next run it made 30. So trying to explain to me what's going on with air temps and stuff. And just for the naysayers that say you played with the dyno, it's exactly the same ramp rate, exactly the same gear ratio plugged into the dyno, air fuel temps, all that correction factors, everything was the same as dyno day, yeah? So there was no BS. As you've seen, it picked up 10 kilowatts from dyno day. Obviously a little bit of a different day, or maybe the blow-off valve has helped. Deleting the blow-off valve, it wasn't leaking boost, but yeah, super stoked. On to the next. So next video coming up sooner or later. I've got a neat little trick I'm going to show you guys, and I'll post the video up on that. It's to do with the brakes. I'll give you a tip, but I'll show you in a couple of weeks when I do the video, or a week or so. And thanks for watching. That's about it. Chuck your thoughts in the comments. I know some guys are going to have something to say, and that's fine. I'm quite happy to answer any questions that you've got. And we'll call it a night. We did it. 643, 30 pound of boost. Barrow makes good power with a G40. Thanks, guys.